Hi, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you all here. Okay, if you can hear me, give me 1 on 1, okay? Can you hear? Loud and clear? Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm today's MC. My name is Jess Ng. Welcome to CA Singapore. So I believe all of you already taken your dinner, right? If yes, just give me 2. Okay, all right. Okay. So today is a very special day because during this COVID-19, right? Every one of us really stay at home and work, and kind of I don't know you all have the same feeling as me. I actually kind of worried because I'm worried about what will happen next in Singapore. You look at other countries, how other countries although they slowly open out the circuit breaker, they say other names in Singapore is circuit breaker, but you notice actually there are second wave. Okay, so that's possible in Singapore. I believe even we so careful, we open, but possible second wave, but not just second wave of the virus spreading, but I think job security is really a concern, right? I think a lot of people looking for alternative income, including myself. All the while I've been looking for. But today, let's start by seeing what's Amway's for this month promotion, okay? Okay, give me some time. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I need to see. Okay, can you see my screen? Yep. Can? Okay, so of course today is a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day for all of us. Okay, so now this month, Singapore actually still continue with the promotion of the lucky draw, but this one is already auto converted to electronic basis, so we don't need to fill out the form and post it to Amway anymore. So really, Amway really supporting us. So the promotion until end of this month, the lucky draw, okay, spend and win contest. Then the next one is the weight management. Okay, from 1st of May onwards, with the basic kits accompanied with a 60-day journey, this is actually the starter kit. So you can choose to buy without the watch or with the watch. So alternatively, if you have friends that are interested to sign up but they want to take these kits, actually, okay, this one is another one for the weight management, and this is for trade-in. Trade-in is for those existing friend or customer, they already bought the previous version of the watch. Actually, they can choose a trade-in. Okay. Then this one is just now I mentioned alternative is you can a la carte yourself. So once you a la carte yourself, you're also eligible to join the train and fit challenge. Okay, so next one about this e-spring cartridge promotion. So this cartridge promotion is very nice. I don't know if you all can see my screen. Can you see my screen here?
Yeah.
So I have closed quite a number of cartridge because of this. Okay, I busybody a bit. So this one actually is support the iPhone. Okay, you see the port here like this, and also it support the Android. Not only that, it also have a USB-C port. That means you can convert your Android interface into the USB-C interface. So it's really wonderful and versatile, and it's very light. Okay, so next one is Artistry May promotion. This promotion really awesome. I think some of you see my sharing before. I believe a lot of girls really like all these jewelry. That is very, very elegant, cute and small. Although it is very small, but it's actually very presentable. Okay, now this one about Amway supporting. Amway actually all the while supporting us in terms of everything. And recently, can you see this lower the minimum order is by $20? With this, right, actually I have closed quite a number of orders when I share to my distributor about this. And some of my customer also very happy with this. And also there is a 10% of a PV uplift for nutrition and wellness product from 4th of May until end of this month. Okay. Then this one, okay, I think someone already closed quite a number of masks here. So I do have, can see my screen? I also bought one because initially I don't want to buy. I think, yeah, no need lah. I think leave it to other people who need it. But I noticed that they actually share about this one is very, very good quality. And it actually I use it and I wash it, you know, because this quality is good. It's not so it's very versatile. It's not so easy spoil. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can type one? Okay, then next one is hand sanitizer. I think this one coming soon. Hopefully we'll get this one as soon as possible. And another one is next month, this Artistry Exact Fit Cushion Foundation. This is another improved version. And looking forward for the next month, more information from me, okay? Okay, now, this one is the recent latest update from this Amway. Actually, they have this Body Key Mentor Program 3.0. And it is an online session, okay? Take notes. This is notice the words there, pre-recorded online learning video link. So from Monday, 15th of June next month, there is a pre-recorded video, and below that one is talking about what topic they'll be sharing. And on Tuesday, 16th of June, another pre-recorded video. And on 17th June, there's another one. Then 18th June and Friday, 19th June. So all these, they will record on that day. So when end of the day, you no need to be like on the day if you don't have time to watch, but you can watch it later. So basically, this one is just to encourage us to have some participant online basis. Then on Saturday, right, 20th of June, there will be a virtual session from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Then this one you need to join in the meeting. I think Amway is using Teams, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so do sign up. I think the step is here. Later, after the meeting, we'll share this one inside the CA club. Okay? All right, next. Okay, so of course, the main objective is why are we here today, right? So we come here to listen to someone who is very knowledgeable. I think he's very entrepreneur. I actually learned quite a lot of things like latest government policy, latest government direction, and he actually last time used to involve in the government and business related to government. So he's very clear on what happened in Singapore even before how should I say, before the pandemic is happened, right? Ricky actually shared a lot of investment tips to us as well. So I think it's a good chance for us to learn from him some tips on what's next, what we want to do next, and likelihood how do we embrace ourselves in the next 2 years within Singapore. Although maybe there are some opportunity, might be lose, might be have, might be gain. Okay, so without further ado, let's give a round of applause to our coming platinum, Mr. Ricky Wah. Please give AAA on the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jess. Just give me a few seconds while I share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? If you can, give me a 1 or something.
Yes, can see.
Can see? Okay, thank you. All right, let me see now. can we see? Let me see. I'm gonna try something here. Okay. Now, today I'm going to go through. Thank you, Jess, firstly for your wonderful introduction. And indeed, I was very much involved with a lot of government opportunities, and as a result, I have to understand some of their inner workings and some of the opportunities that they give to the public. And also to do that, I need to understand some of their policies and whatever not. But today I'm not going to talk about the government. All right. But yeah, more about in this period of time, even before COVID-19 has come in, what are the changes that is happening around the world today, and what is the opportunity that's available for us on, and right, most importantly for us is about opportunities. Okay, but usually before the opportunities, we think a little bit about the threats, right? So let me get to the next slide. So how has COVID-19 impacted everyone? I'm not sure, but we shall see later on. Now, as you can see from this diagram, right, on the left-hand side, let me see if I can pull out the laser pointer. Yes, I can. Yeah. Can you see my laser pointer? Yep. Let me see.
Yes, can see, yeah.
Okay. So you see on this side, as you can see, since the coronavirus has come in, the world trade has come down a lot, right? Since after Chinese New Year 2020. Okay. And what this means is that when you have trade coming down, and then you have the cargo also coming down. So what it means is that all the businesses are slowing down, and the goods are not exchanging from one country to another country. And that's not good, especially for Singapore, whereby we have to depend a lot on export, right? And we need to have what you call more export than imports. Then our country can have more money. So it's like, you know, you have a shop, you must sell more than you buy more, right? So right now, things are not going, people are not buying, right? And we can see that happening when shops are closed. So a lot of shopkeepers now, they are very much affected. The other one is, as you can see from this chart, I want to show you, what about the tech business? A lot of people thought that the tech business is doing well too, but that's not the case. Depending on what kind of tech business you are in, right? From IT services, all the way down to music, film and TV like Netflix or Spotify, all the businesses is coming down too. Hey, how come? That's very weird, right? Because actually it's affected by the trade, okay? So the trade is the underlying one that's driving all the sector's demand. For example, if a company is not doing well, they will not start to invest money in IT services, they may pull back, right? And then even for people, when pull back, what happens is people got no money to pay for services. So even music and TV will come down. And you'll be surprised that there are a lot of people who stop subscription to Netflix, to all this, because they realize that they have no more income. They cannot pay for all the services. So the downstream effect you can see. But here's an interesting thing. E-commerce is faring a lot better, right, than all the other rest. Okay, so I'd like you to take a note about e-commerce. Social media is also doing pretty better than the rest. I wouldn't say really well, but at least it's better than the rest. Okay, because later on I'll come back and talk about what it means to you. And on this side, you can see that over here, what kind of areas that the current COVID-19 has impacted the most. Okay, what kind of industries? So I have the red box around those areas that was hit, right? Manufacturing is the worst hit across every aspect of the business. Manufacturing is the worst hit. Travel and transportation is also worst hit. Retail is also badly hit. Okay, that means retail is a combination of e-commerce as well as those people buy from the shops, right? Because nobody can go to the shops, isn't it? So that's why the retail business is down. right? High tech and all that also will have an impact, right? Again, like I said, it's because of the trade being coming down. There's less money going around, so people got less money to buy all these wonderful things, right? I cannot imagine for people with income that's being affected, they will start to buy new iPhone, all that. Very hard to do that, right? You rather keep the money first and maybe buy the iPhone later. Okay, so this is what we're talking about down here. Okay, now let's look at the next slide. Right, next slide shows how has COVID-19 impacted Singapore. Okay, so earlier on what I showed you was a broad brush about what's going on globally. Now let's take a look about what's happening in Singapore. So as the picture you can see, right, everybody now must do social distancing. Then the supermarket at some point there were a lot of big rush, and we start to hear people of salary being cut, right? And then going on no pay leave is actually a salary cut in itself, isn't it? So if you hear of people going on no pay leave, that in itself is a salary cut already, right? So which explains the lower in expenditures that we see earlier on in the charts. So looking at Singapore's situation, right? The ones in the community facilities, or rather we look at the numbers, now it is 30,000. This chart is good up to a few days ago only. Okay, so now it's probably 32 or 33,000 already, right? So that's not a very good sign. Yeah, I don't know when these numbers will start to come down. All right, while the government is saying that it's coming down, the trend does look that way. But like what Jess said, we might have a second wave or maybe even a third wave, we never know. All right, so that's why you find that actually our government is very cautious about this. And indeed, they're planning for a 2-year battle, right? And for a start, phase 3 is where we should go to. But the government is quick to say that phase 3 is not back to normal either. And when phase 3 will start can be as late as 2 years later, right? And you heard that from the speeches made by the ministers. So when I heard that, I go like, what? 2 years? Phase 3, 2 years, then start? Phase 3 is not even back to business as usual. So this is going to be really long drawn. Yeah, not going to be nice. Okay? The real impact hasn't come and hit us yet, to be honest, because many companies are still trying to stay afloat in whatever way they can. They're taking measures to bring in cash, to raise more cash, but will this cash run out? Nobody knows. And when the cash starts to run out, then trouble will start. Right? Recently, you probably know about Virgin Airlines. Richard Branson is trying to sell his airline away. So that's not a very good sign to me, because for someone like Richard Branson, he for sure he knows where to find money to keep the company afloat. But probably the amount of money, whatever amount of money that he has, will probably not be enough. So that's why he's selling his Virgin Airlines right now. Okay. So you can imagine, right, even for SIA, right, all the cabin crew suddenly got no job. What do? I'm not sure. They go and join the COVID-19 fight. Yeah, I heard they go and join the, become ambassadors and all that, right? Yeah. So that's pretty sad. Okay. Let's go on. So we are in something called the circuit breaker, isn't it? And let's take a look at what it actually means. Now, so the Singapore government give a lot of package. Just yesterday, they give another multi-billion-dollar package out. I haven't really started to digest what it is all about. But let's take a look at some of the things that are clearer to us at this point in time, right? Why I circle this is because self-employed person income relief scheme. Wow. You know, I can imagine some of the people in our room in Singapore may be enjoying this, you know. Yeah, right? Some people in our room may be enjoying this. I like to tease Is Kelvin Tan in our room? But wasted he's not Singaporean. Yeah. Well, the opportunity.
I'm Singaporean.
He's Singaporean already. So will you get this $9,000?
I changed
Qualified.
my IC already. I see my passport second time already.
Awesome. So I think you are qualified for this. Do you go and take a look?
Overqualified
Oh, so not allowed.
because the income overqualified.
Oh, your net income more than 100,000. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Imagine you're budding entrepreneur, and it's less than 100,000, and you can qualify for this. Kelvin, I'm sure you know a lot of friends within our industry qualify for this. They must.
Yeah. There a lot of friends call me even. Yeah. I think the age a lot of people appear for it because the age must be 37 and above. What's the age?
Yeah, 37 and above, correct.
Because we notice that a lot of young people doing business they are below 37. That's why most of them around 30 to 35. This is right now they ask for appeal. NTUC handle it.
Yeah, must appeal. I mean, why you set 30? I mean, you see, here's the thing, right? Why this number 37 magic number? I don't understand.
Okay. Alright, that's why they encourage young people to do entrepreneur, do business. That's why now they set this gap.
Oh, I see. Okay. But anyway, I'll leave it as it is. We're not talking about the government, right? But I'd like to draw your attention to stuff like this. But my question is this: looking at all these packages, do you think it's a good thing or not? Right? Keep in mind where the government get the money from. All right. Technically, or rather factually, governments in any country, the money comes from two sources. One, by selling the natural resources of the country. Two, from taxation, from tax from on companies and individuals and whatever other fees that they collect from the public. These are the two main sources of income for all governments. But I don't talk about fines and all this lah. Right? This one is usually not as much and not significant compared to the entire what they call gross domestic product of the country. Singapore has got this unique position. We don't have natural resources for the government to sell. The only natural resources the government have is the people. So they need to try to sell the people that they have, right? Singaporeans, I mean. That's why they throw out so much packages. But if you can do your sum, the amount of money they give to businesses is a lot more than giving to individuals, right? If you can do your sums. And without doing the sums, I can tell you straight away that it's a lot more if you compare. All right. So as an individual, you get some, but as a business, you actually get more. Okay. So I have friends in businesses, and they're actually getting a lot more, right? From all the job support scheme itself, you look at the amount of money that they're throwing out, and this is per employee, right? Per employee. So you got 10 employees. Imagine this straight away jump to 46,000. How to beat all these $100, $200 one? How to beat? Cannot be, right? Yeah. So think about that. Owning a business is always more welcome in Singapore than just holding a job and be a normal employee. This is a fact. Now I'll go to the next slide. Okay, there you go. These are some more numbers with regards to how the government is helping the businesses. Okay, as you can see from all the sectors, the wage support schemes and all that. Now, this chart is very interesting. People working from home, 46% working from home. And I understand that during this period of time, the government is giving incentives to companies. If their employees are pledging to work from home for another month, the government is going to give them some more money. So people working from home is going to be a big change. And after the circuit breaker, you'll find that businesses that enjoy having their employees working from home, from cost point of view, they will keep it that way. Because they know that the employee has already been accustomed to working from home, and will not complain that they don't have an office to go to or a table to go to when they go to the office. All right. So you find that this type of thing is going to happen. So the question is, are you ready for such a change? Okay, it takes a while to change. Right. Now let's look at some more. One company did a survey about the impact and try to understand what people think about the impact in Singapore. I'll ask you about how you feel later on. Okay. Now, so the first chart says, how would you describe the impact on your business due to the COVID-19 outbreak? So, a large part, severe and moderate impact. Okay, so more than this is what, about 75% things that is severe, moderate and above. Okay, moderate and above. So that means to say, out of this chat group here, 75% of us, if you're all employees, 75% of you, of us will have some impact, will face some impact at the workplace for sure. Okay, a very small percentage is mild to nothing. So what has it been the major impact? What is the worst one? Revenue and profit decline. When that happens, it means that your income itself, the employees, will also decline. Not that the employees work less, it's just that because the profit has come down. Okay, so the company cannot afford to pay so much. So bonuses this year is going to be zero. I think. If you got something, congratulations. Alright, if got nothing, cannot complain. Why? Because you still have the job. Alright? Work from home. Okay, many companies have gone working from home for the past 1 month plus already. So like I said, for those companies that enjoy having employees working from home, they're not going to change. Why? Because they save a lot of costs. Right, cost from what? The rental, office space, the aircon, the use of computer, electricity, utility bill, pantry, everything, the costs come down. So tell me which company don't like. And if the employee is happy working from home, they rather keep it that way. Okay, workplace rotation, that means take turns to go back to office, right? That may be a next level. Right? If you cannot work from home 100%, then they will be looking at rotation. Again, company save costs. Excuse me. Again, the company save costs because they only need half the amount of space for their employees. They don't need 100%, right? So you find that office space can be smaller, and then the rental, the office rentals all will have some impact also. Yeah. Hiring freeze, wow, 22%. Stop hiring. Okay, so if you have a job, keep it. Don't try to jump around. Headcount reduction. Fortunately, at this point in time, we don't see much down here, right? Unpaid leave. Some companies have started doing this, reduce salary and all that. Okay, so that is the quick glimpse. Right. So work from home seems to be the main thing, and salary coming down is the other one. That's the two things I need you to keep inside your mind for the time being. Okay, number 3, what do you think is the effect on productivity? Okay, so what you see here is a very interesting chart. Most people think that productivity drop. Okay, so when productivity drop, that also have an impact on profits of the company. How long do you think your organization will feel the effects of the outbreak? Most people think it's 6 to 9 months. Okay. But personally, I think it's longer than that. You feel the effects longer than that because it's globally it is affected, and Singapore is a very exposed country. So being an exposed country, when things happen at global side, the economy will feel the impact, and that means the companies will feel the impact. And for global, it will take a longer while to change and to improve. Okay, let's see how. All right. What impact has the outbreak had on your hiring specifically? So asking all the bosses, right? See, 30% hiring freeze, yeah? Hiring slow down. Okay, almost nobody got hiring spike. Almost nobody. So majority of people will not be hiring too much. Okay, what do you think likely the impact of the outbreak of hiring will be for the rest of our organization, right? So again, it is a very high percentage. Now, let's have a little bit of fun. I'm going to run a poll. Can you see the poll when I'm going to launch? Now, what you can do is you can go in there and click as many of this as you can click. Okay, so the key thing is this: what are your concerns, right? What is the biggest concern for the future? Okay, for your future, what are your biggest concerns? So I'm going to launch the poll. Can you see the poll?
Yes, can. Yeah.
Yeah. Start picking whatever you feel is your biggest concern.
Ricky,
Yeah.
where to click?
Oh, you bring down, then there's a polling, right? Polls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, which one? How to click choose the option?
Yeah, there got people choose up. You
Okay.
can choose the option, yeah. Good, I see some numbers. So most people worry about job security, finances. Are you able to see the graph move? Pretty neat, right?
Yes, instantly move. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, we have 5 more people who haven't picked, but that's okay. Right. Over here, straight away, you can see most people worry about finances and money. The other one is health and safety, right? Some worry about their parents, some worry about children. Not many worry about the property. Some feel that there's no hope or there's hope. Okay, company impact. Yeah, that's what we get. Okay, I'm gonna end. Thank you. Pretty fun, right? This thing. So finances is the biggest worry. All right, so I'm gonna share the results. You can see the result. Okay.
Yes, can see.
All right, I'm going to next screen now. Okay, so what is the new hope? All feel like no hope. So what's the new hope? Let me introduce you to Amway. Amway business is a very interesting business. It looks at 4 key fundamentals, and we call them freedom, family, hope, and reward. Right, so this business offers you these 4 fundamentals: freedom, family, hope, and reward. So this is an opportunity. Now I'm going to share with you some more reasons why I feel that this is an opportunity and why you should be thinking about these opportunities. But before we think that whether this is a good opportunity or not, let's take a look around the world what's happening. Okay, so these are the few main trends that's happening around the world right now. Okay, so the first one is transforming consumer behavior. Don't you think that consumer behavior are changing? Right, a lot more people are looking at the kind of products they're looking at, and enduring value based on health, right? Experiences and community. So experience is very important, and consumers today, they want to have better health, and when they use a product, they're thinking about experience of using the product. And when we say experience of using a product, it's not about the product quality alone. It's the whole process of choosing, buying, owning, and then later on maybe even down to disposing of it. Okay, the whole cycle of that product. How do they feel about using it, right? So those behaviors are changing, and the things that people are looking for is changing. There's an increase in health awareness. So you find that people stop buying hygiene supplies, right? That's why toilet paper disappears so fast, right? So you're looking at holistic wellness, right? So wellness management. So does it sound very familiar to some of you here? Okay, we have all the body key, all that. This is all wellness management, right? Then we have a channel shift, meaning to say people are buying from different methods, different approaches. So e-commerce demand start to spike. Sounds familiar again, right? And so there's an acceleration of online and buy local. So we'll talk a little bit more about this buying local. So you find that people prefer to buy local because maybe when you buy local, the delivery costs can come down, right? So when you buy something from overseas, you always check what's the delivery cost. Then there's a workforce and ecosystem relationship. Okay, so this is a new way of working, right? So you find that there will be enforced virtual working, right? Like I said, some companies, once they realize the benefits of working from home, they might force certain group of employees to work from home and don't have to come back to office at all, right? So personally for me, I've been doing this for many months, even before COVID-19 start, right? So I can share this with you, that it is not an easy change, but it is a change somehow, and the companies are enjoying the cost savings, and they're not going to let go. Okay, to be honest. At best, you can bang table and ask for a better laptop, but beyond that, they're not going to give you anything much. Okay. To be honest, also right now, I'm asking this question. The government giving so much benefits and grants for companies putting their workforce in a work from home. But will the companies be subsidizing utility bills or not? The electricity bill and all that. It will go up, right? But all this money, the company say, have they so-called give back some to you? You have to think carefully about this, okay? Whether they will let you have some of the benefits back. Very hard, very hard. Yeah, they save the cost already, but they try to keep it. Right. Supply chain transformation. Okay, so it's about how goods are being moved around the world. Supply chain includes the delivery of the product, from the traditional kind of delivery and supply chain, right? Meaning to say the sole agent, then after that the distributors, then the retailers, and then to the customer. That's going to change. A lot of direct marketing is going to take place. The middleman is going to disappear. All right, slowly disappearing. Right. So the customers are getting closer and closer to the manufacturers right now, because that saves money for everyone. Right. So I'm not going to talk too much about the rest, but this is about building up resilience in the various industries. Okay, so these are what that's happening around the whole world. Now I'm going to focus on one industry that I feel that is very important. It's called the consumer industry. And why I say that, because all of us are consumers, right? And all our friends are consumers, right? I can't tell anyone that is not a consumer unless that person is either A, dead, die already, or two, the person is living in isolation. So all by himself in the forest and nobody knows he or she exists, those type, maybe. Okay, but other than that, they're all consumers. Even the person living in the forest also is a consumer. He need to drink, he need to eat, right? So he's just taking it from the forest, that's about it. Okay, you don't have to pay, but he has to work for it. So that's the difference. So let's take a look about what are the changes. So these are changes across all industries. What about the consumer industry? Now, this from Euromonitor, right? Some of you may be familiar with this organization, but these are the 10 key global consumer trends that's happening. Now, as I go along, I'll take this as a model, as a framework, to discuss and share with you more about the Amway business opportunity and how the Amway business opportunity is actually working on all these trends, right? And not saying one or two, I'm saying majority of all these trends. Okay, the thing that we're not quite in is called frictionless mobility right now, right? Catch me in seconds, we're not quite into that yet. And beyond human, we may or may not be going here, but kind of a little bit is there, but these are the three things that we might not be able to touch on, but the rest I will touch on and let you see. Okay, how the Amway business opportunity is already on this trend. So here it goes. Now a little bit about the company first. Right, these are the Amway founders, Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel. Right, so they created these companies way back in 1959. So that's a long, long time ago. So they built the Amway business. Today, it has been passed on to the next generation. Duck divorce as Steve and Endels. You can see the resemblance, right? So right now, Amway today has got a modern assembly line, more than 19,000 employees worldwide. They have something called a Marlon factory, and they own organic farms. Now, owning organic farm is very important because it provides us with a steady source of organic raw material to manufacture the consumer products, many consumer products. Okay. Now, here's the interesting thing. Today, this company is the #1 direct selling company in the world. You can operate in more than 100 countries and territories. I mentioned about these 19,000 global employees. We have 3 million ABOs worldwide. I'll talk about what ABO is in a bit. And today, this is the opportunity. Amway has given out $55.9 billion worth of bonuses and incentives. And the question is, how much of this do you want? He has given it out. If you take 55.9 billion divided by 3 million, it is a substantial number still. If somebody can maybe do this quick calculation and put in the chat room, how much per person this is. But if you're having more than that, congratulations. If you're having less than that, you ask yourself why. Okay? But on average, this is how much they give out. Okay? So it's still a pretty big number, right? Mr. Yung, are you here? Yeah, Mr. Yung can help us do a quick calculation, I'm very sure. Right, let me see. I want to see the number too. Okay, I'll look at that later on. Yeah, I'll look at that later on. Okay, now, here goes. Okay, now, this is about one of the trend, minding myself. Meaning to say people like to take care of themselves, right? They like to do yoga, they like to do things on their own, challenge themselves, cycling, play golf, right? And taking care of themselves, building up their own health. And all this, we start with nutrition. So Amway has the best of nature and best of science. And we have this #1 nutrition product. Okay, I say again, #1 nutrition product that produces 450 unique products, 75 over scientific laboratories around the world to look at these nutrition products and research on nutrition products, right? We have 1,200 over patents worldwide, and working for you, 950 over scientists, engineers, right? I wouldn't go into how much money that Amway is investing in all these things, but what's important is that this is one of the flagship products in our business. Okay, and the next one will be Artistry. Also world #1. World #1 direct selling beauty premium brand. Alright, so again, utilizing the best of nature, best of science, and we are part and parcel of this trend of minding myself and private personalization. Now, Amway Artistry is a personalized kind of concept for you. So the way they develop the products is to customize the products for the individual. Let's see a quick video on what it has to say about this personalization. So let me try to run this.
As you can see, Amway produces a wide variety of products here at the cosmetics plant. But now, a breakthrough in skincare is taking customization to a whole new level. Personalization is an emerging trend in skincare, and Amway is leading the way as people seek products to meet their specific needs. Artistry's Signature Select Personalized Serum is on the cutting edge of this trend, allowing customers to target several different skin concerns all in one product. Amway's top-notch scientists leverage the company's certified organic farms to create the powerful base serum. It contains phytonutrient-infused water along with 5 botanicals.
In Artistry's Signature Select Personalized Serum, we've actually included the highest number of Nutrilite source botanicals ever in an Artistry product. Spinach, black currant, pomegranate, acerola cherry, and green tea.
Here's where the customization comes in. Artistry offers 5 different amplifiers, each with a concentrated property.
Benefits range from hydration, brightening, anti-wrinkle, firming, and anti-spot. So then based on what your skin needs are, then you would select up to 3 different amplifiers.
The selected amplifiers are attached to the serum bottle. Then with a twist, the booster is released into the base, creating a one-of-a-kind serum custom-made for each individual. It's groundbreaking technology using a brand new production line in the cosmetics plant.
When it releases, when it's activated with the base, it actually releases it with enough pressure that you get both the visual effect as well as an effect to complete evacuation of the booster.
So whether it's 1 amplifier or 3, each combination provides exclusive skin health benefits, each bottle as unique as the customers who use it.
The ability for having women to be able to choose what they feel is affecting their daily lives. So again, there's skin concerns that are unique to each individual woman. They'll be able to address that by using this product, by being able to choose exactly what they want to target from a skin concern.
Michelle DeSalms, WHQ News.
Right. So that's how we work on personalization, right? So another one is about multifunctional homes and reuse revolutionaries. So to be on top of this trend, Amway has the Amway Home. So essentially Amway Home is a range of home care products to help you to take care of your home, and at the same time it is powerfully green and give us a safer clean. So these environmentally friendly products that we have, and a full range of products to help you to look after your home. Now let's take a quick look at this next video about what this is all, to see what this is all about.
Hi, I'm Doug DeVos. In 1959, Amway launched its very first product, LOC, a concentrated formula with biodegradable cleaning agents. It continues to be a bestseller among our household cleaning products. Inspired by our 50-year heritage of concentrated and biodegradable products, we are now launching the new Amway Home brand of cleaning products. For most people, it's a challenge to find laundry and cleaning products that provide powerful cleaning and contribute to a safer and healthier environment. But Amway Home products solve that challenge. The BioQuest formula technology in our Amway Home products contains ingredients derived from natural sources, such as coconuts, citrus, and minerals. Those ingredients enable our BioQuest formula products to deliver powerful cleaning performance while being environmentally sensitive. Today's Amway Home products offer solutions for laundry and cleaning using the same names the original household cleaners carried. The SA8, LOC, and Dish Drops brands. The basic characteristics these cleaning products share for 50 years, superb cleaning and sensitivity to the environment, remains unchanged. No sacrifice was made to the quality of our products to obtain increased environmental sensitivity. Consumers continue to get the best of everything with Amway Home products. As we move into the next 50 years of global success, Amway Home products will continue to be an integral part of the Amway business. Like millions of distributors and consumers before you, I invite you to do yourself and your environment a favor. Take another look and see what a difference Amway Home products can make.
Right. Now you see how we try to keep up with the trends. Now here's the next trend. We want clean air everywhere, right? Now we do have the #1 selling brand atmosphere to give our consumers and our friends clean air that we need. Now, before COVID-19, Amway has already developed this product to take care of coronavirus. Can you imagine that? So if you have something like this installed in your home, you have the added protection. So in case, touch wood, the virus somehow gets into the home from some means, your atmosphere is going to help you to give you the first level of defense. Right? Of course, before the other things that you do, like for example, go take a shower and change your bed sheets and all that. But the atmosphere will be there to give you the first line of defense. And that, I believe, it works because we claim to be able to clean out coronavirus, right, from a room 99.9% of the time. Okay, so there are specifications to it, and this is the only product in the whole world that can do this, that I know of. Right? I've been frantic, to be honest, I've been trying very hard to look for another product that can make this claim. I've yet to be able to find. Complementing this atmosphere is the number one water purification equipment, right? This piece of equipment I have been using for a long time, and I love this. It gives me great tasting water and gives me peace of mind. Okay, and once again, to let you see that Amway Home is about having the safer choice and without sacrificing performance. More importantly, it's environmentally friendly, right? Now, all the material used to package our Amway Home products is also environmentally friendly and all recyclable. So there you go, right? That is the power of the Amway products. And let's talk about the business. In Singapore right now, we have the Amway City Shop, right? And this is built to serve you and provide you with a fuller Amway opportunity. With this same opportunity, you're able to travel around the world, and as a successful Amway business owner, you can operate in more than 100 countries and travel around the world as a reward. Alright, so we are famous for this, and this leaves us to ride on another trend. It's called being proudly local and going global. So you have a local business, but you can actually go global. How about that? Think about it. Okay? So I have one more video to show you, and this is very interesting. Let's take a look at what some of the kids say.
Alright, Malik, take one, Sostics.
Okay.
Stuff from your business, you make more money. Putting in effort is worth it. You get money from the tooth fairy too. Somebody I trust. A person. I'd rather buy something from a friend than someone you trust like a friend, not a stranger. Because I already know them, and they know me, so I know that they're gonna give me something real. They walk and talk. A person's alive. Yay! The teachers help us because we don't know things. We learn from mistakes. So then you can actually do it instead of always saying, I can't do it. Adults, they could get better at something too. Get better and better into the super battle. It only took one day before I got out of my training wheels. Wow. I don't know that one. questions and I actually made it and stuff, then I would actually want to buy it. Satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction guarantee. It's that simple.
Did that get you smiling? I hope that got you smiling. It's very sweet, right? Oops. This is very sweet, right? Okay. Yeah. So, how do we make money, right? So here it goes. As the video says, it's a very simple business, right? Amway is a manufacturer and manufacture more than 450 quality products, and then participate as an Amway business owner. And this is a partnership that you have, and then you can sell directly to customers. Now here's the wonderful thing, right? Inclusive for all. And how are we able to proudly do local and we can go global at the same time? Because your customer can also join the Amway business as an Amway business owner. So let me explain and as we go along, right? So let's say, for example, for month one, you decide to sell some products to the customers, and you have 20 customers, and each of them have spends about 30 PV, and total you have 600 PV here, right? I'll move your eyes to on this side for a little bit, on the right for a little bit. Now let me get the laser pointer out again. Yep. So over here, what I want to explain is this. In the Amway business, you have several streams of income actually from the same activity. The first stream is what we call the retail profit, and that stands about 30% of your sales. And then we have a wholesale profit that's an additional 3 to 21%. So here alone, we are already making more than about 51% of the profit of the business, right? We'll talk about sole agent profit and shareholder profit later on. There's a number that I need you to remember. Every point value is equals to $2. So what is point value? It is a value that's attached to every product that you sell to a customer. Okay, so there it goes. Coming back to here, let's say for the first month, you're able to sell 30 points worth of product to 20 people. So 30 points worth is about $60 worth of things. Not a lot, 3 or 4 items, you hit this $60 worth, right? So what you get for that month is 600 PV. So the retail profit for 600 PV is about 180 PV, right? 30%. Remember, retail profit 30%, and performance bonus is 3%. Now, here I need you to take a look at this chart here. How Amway give you the wholesale profit is based on this table over here from 3 to 21%. So if at the end of each month, calendar month, your total sales is 250 PV or more, you get additional 3% bonus. And if it is 900, 6% bonus, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's see how we will reach this top in 2 or 3 slides later on. So for this month, what happens is this. For month 1, your retail profit is 180 PV. Your performance bonus will be 18 PV, right? So because it's 3%, 600 PV of 3% of 600 PV is 18 PV. So total is 198 PV. Translate that to dollars, that's about $400, right? Not too bad for first month's business. $400, you can do quite a fair bit of stuff. Pay for utility bills, pay for phone bill, I'm sure you can, right? And leftovers to buy something extra for yourself. How about that? Okay, if not, you can save. Right, let's say the second month. Now here comes the interesting thing. Remember, you sold some stuff to 20 friends, right, which were your customers, and they decided to also participate in the Amway business because they're curious about what we do. They see that you're making some extra money at the side, and they want to also do the same for themselves, right? So we don't have to stop them. Instead, we should encourage them. So what you need to do is you need to sponsor them. Okay? And when you sponsor them, you also share with them the little trick that you had of selling it to just 20 other people at 30 PV, right? And what happens is this for the second month. For second month, your retail profit is still the same. For the same month, you do the same. You sell 600 PV worth of products. You get 180 PV. And then your group sales is 5 times 600 PV, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus you 5. So your group sales is 3,000 PV. Okay? Now, your group performance. So performance is looking at the group, right? So you see, inclusive for all. See this trend, inclusive for all. So this is how Amway ride on this trend. Inclusive for all. Everybody will get something. Okay? So 3,000 PV. Now your performance is at 3,000 PV, 12% already. So what happened is that you're able to keep 360 minus 72 times, which is equals to 288 PV. Now let me explain a little bit about this part here. Now remember last month you had 18 PV. So A, B, C, D, your friends will also get this 18 PV, right? So 4 of these friends will get 18 PV. So out of this group, is the performance bonus is 360 PV, and out of 360, you must give 18 to each of them. That's why you have 360 minus 4 times 18, and this is what you keep. So let's come back to this chart. Second month, your retail profit is the same because you put in the same amount of effort, but your performance bonus now is 288 PV, and so your total that you get is 468, and what that will translate is to $940. A much tidier sum than before, right? Interestingly. So what you did here was just introduce to some friends who are keen to learn how you do the thing that you did the last month. You share with them what you did. They practice the same, and boom, this is what you get. The relationship is the same. No change to that relationship. Okay? But just that now your customer has become your associates working together with you as an Amway business owner themselves. So they get their share, you get your share, and this is what has happened. Let's see the third month. Third month will be more interesting. Every one of your new associates did the same as you did, and each group now will attract 3,000 PV and do 3,000 PV of volume, right? So what will happen is this. Your group sales now has gone skyrocket. 4 times 3,000, A, B, C, D, 3,000 each, plus 600 here, total 12,600. That is your group sales. With such a group sales, now you attract 21% of performance bonus. Now you know where I'm going to, right? So your group performance bonus, 12,600 times 21 gives 2,646 PV. How much do you keep? Remember the previous month, the group PV here 360, right? So 360 for each group you must give. So take 2,646 minus 4 times 360. That will leave you with 1,206 PV for you to keep. So let's tally up the numbers. Your retail profit is still the same. Performance bonus now is 1,206. Total PV 1,386, which gives you about $2,800. From 400 to $2,800. Now you know where I'm going to. Yeah. So now you have reached this point. Let's see one more slide to see how much further the business can go and how much more money you can make. Now, you are at 21%, right? Your performance bonus is already at 21%. And when A does the same thing for one more round, he has also approached 21%, right? Actually, when this thing happened for the last month, you start to become what you call called a silver producer. But imagine you go on like this for 6 months. and then you grew 6 other people that has got this volume of 25,000 PV. Now, this is what has happened. Just looking at this alone, just looking at you and A alone, right? Your group sales is 25,000 PV. Now, what the company will give you now is something called a sole agent profit. This is 4%. All right, this bonus, right? We call this bonus a special leadership bonus, and this is 4%. And this 4% is 1,000 PV. That's about 2,000 per month. So your income from each group of sales here is 2,000 a month. So imagine you have these 6, right? Your monthly income can easily be 6,000 and above, easily. All right, and we have done a quick calculation. Your annual income will be 300,000 minimum, plus all the other bonuses. And at this stage, what the company will recognize you as a diamond. And as a diamond, you also start to attract something called shareholder profit. Now, this shareholder profit is very interesting. It is a sum of money bonus given to you at an annual basis based on the entire sales of Amway at the global level. So can you imagine? You are not participating at the global level, but you are growing global. You have global income, right? So let me give you some propositions here. So this is the best opportunity. Now, to get this business going, right? And we are fighting COVID-19 using tech solution, right? And we have the support of Mr. Koo Chong Kok and Chai Chu. They are the founder of this group, what we call ourselves CA Associates, right? Crown Ambassador Associates. So we call ourselves CA Associates, and Mr. Koo is the founder of this group. And with this group, we put together a lot of programs for you. Using teleconference, we are embarking on something called the Candice program, CA Network Distribution Success Support System, right? So using this system, a few things will happen. One, you'll be getting product training. 2, you'll be getting motivation seminars. 3, you're getting business opportunity presentation, something like what you're seeing now today. And 4, you get tools, right? For example, this presentation will be recorded and you'll be given to whoever that needs to see this video again. So these are the tools that we'll give you, right? So we have all this thing put together for you. You have the business opportunity and you have the support right now. So Amway itself is going digital, and this is a digital business. It has got no risk. Later you see why. And essentially, Amway has gone online shopping already. You can also do pick and pay at the city shop, but for now, under circuit breaker, you cannot do so. But at least we still have the shop online. Now, remember just now I told you that there's a trend of people going to shop online. So we are already on this online platform. And then there is we can pay by the various popular pay cards, the kind of credit cards that you have. And there's delivery service. And then more importantly, we have satisfaction guarantee. And this is a certificate for you. So this satisfaction guarantee will reduce the risk of the business, because if let's say your customer get a defect product, Amway will make sure that this defect product is being made good, either by compensating you 100%, right, or giving you a replacement. So of course there's some simple terms and conditions, but those are very reasonable terms and conditions. Okay, so let's revisit opportunities again. Coming back to this, you know this guy, he's Elon Musk, right? And this is the car that he sells, it's the Tesla. If one day Elon come to you and say, you can have a dealership for $30,000, is this a good deal? Now, you may not have $30,000, but a lot of people would be willing to find this $30,000 to get the distributorship for this car, right? Because this car is the future, and the booking rate for this car is tremendous. It's above the roof. It's higher than any car that you can imagine and think of being sold today on the market. Okay, there's a very long queue to get this car right now, and Elon Musk, he's able to ramp up his factories to produce them. if you can have a dealership in Singapore right now, I think nobody has the dealership yet. But if Elon Musk come to you and say, for 30,000 if you want this, is this a good deal? Think about that. To me, I think it's a good deal because I can definitely make 100 times more than $30,000 in the next 5-6 years if I have this dealership. Now, another opportunity. If Jack Ma comes to you and say, hey, you know he's the guy in Alibaba, although he left, but it's just a story. Hey, you can share my profits for $3,000. Good deal. Alibaba is a global company. And if he says that if you give me $3,000, I give you and some terms and conditions and you can share my profits. Is that a good deal? That means to say anybody that sell anything in Alibaba, you get a share of his profit. Is that a good deal? That's not too bad a deal, right? Yeah. Remember I told you about when you reach a diamond in the Amway business, you're going to share Amway's global business profit. Okay? But Jack Ma comes and asks you for $3,000. Good deal. Will you fork out these $3,000? I'm sure you will. Now this guy, Warren Buffett, he is a very famous investor and he owns a company called Berkshire Hathaway, and his record is like this. Remember Amway started in 1959. Warren Buffett started investing in 1954. If you put $19 with him, today it will be worth easily $290,000 or more today. If you give him $19, that'll be it. And then you will have lifetime income from all the dividends of the shares that you buy with him. So if he come and tell you this, if one day Warren Buffett come and tell you this, you can have an annual income of $300,000 for the rest of your life and pass it on to your children and forever for $300. Is this a good deal? It's a fantastic deal, right? But here's the thing. If all these things are good deal, I would like you to hold that thought in your head for just another minute when I share with you the next slide. Now, can you now see some hope after I share with you about what the Amway business is and what you can gain, and some of those potential fictitious deals that the three gentlemen have given you? And if you feel that you can see some hope, you can type 666 onto the chat. Yeah. Thank you. Did anybody help me to calculate per person get how much? Let me see. Did you see the calculation? You know that $55 billion divided by 3 million, what do you get? Okay, number 2. Think about this. What happens if you don't start to do something for yourself and family? If let's say those 3 guys really give you those deals and you don't do something about it, what will happen? Knowing that something like COVID-19 is going to happen again sometime in the future, maybe 10 years, maybe 7 years, maybe 20 years from now, I don't know, but it will happen again, right? Because SARS has happened, MERS has happened, many other kind of pandemic or epidemic has happened, and now it's COVID-19. Now, there's little or no risk in the Amway business. Right? Like I show you, there's satisfaction guaranteed to make sure that the products are good. All the product lines, the main product lines in Amway is number 1. Right? Just like Elon Musk, his car is number 1. Just like, and we are the number 1 direct selling company. Just like Alibaba is also the number 1 platform. Kind of a direct selling per se, because you buy directly from the manufacturers, right? So Alibaba is their own world. We are another kind, right? We are also number 1. So there's little risk or little or no risk in the Amway business. It's almost free to start. Now here's the deal, $30. Is that a good deal? Is that a better deal than what the the tree has given you. Because just like Elon Musk with a number one car to sell, you have all the number one products in consumer industry to sell. Just like Alibaba, you have the number one direct network company to operate on. Just like what Warren Buffett has offered you, you are able to secure yourself once your Amway business is successful, income for a lifetime, and indeed Amway's income can be inherited by your children and children's children, and many people have passed on in the Amway business and their children are already enjoying the business, right? So you have all the advantages of Elon Musk, Jack Ma, and Warren Buffett put together into one, and just for $30. Is that a good deal? And by the way, this $30 is redeemable. So that's what I meant by it's almost free to start. Okay, so I hope that at the end of this, I've come to my last slide. I hope at the end of this, you're able to see the value in the Amway business and appreciate what it can do for you and what opportunities it will bring to help you to fight and overcome. Maybe not now on the COVID business, but you can start now. All right, you can start now and remember the month one thing, and at least start to see something coming in. Okay, the business is turnkey. You can start yesterday. You could have started yesterday, but now it's not too late. The market is still out there. The market is always growing. You can start immediately if you want. Talk to whoever that brought you into this meeting, right? To understand more about how to start the business better, right? We have all the training available. Again, join us and find out more about how you can receive all the training for you to get going, right? For you to do two things. Number one, take care of yourself better. We have all the good products to help you boost your immune system. We have all the training to keep you occupied. So you learn something and be educated for the next 1-2 months. And after that, you can start to grow your business as quickly as you like. You choose how fast you want to grow. And hopefully, before the next COVID-19 equivalent comes along, you're more than prepared. Just sit there and watch the world go by. And then you will have so much more extra income. And then you come and talk to me and I'll tell you more about investing. For your information, just now Jess talked about investing, right? I shared some investment tips, right? Indeed, I did tell people to go buy gold, if you can remember.
Yes,
right?
yes, I bought.
You bought the gold. Congratulations. What's the price now? It's going up the roof, right?
Yes, it's going up. Yes.
Now you know what I'm talking about. Now you know what I mean. Okay? And I don't want to talk about stock market. Okay? It will take me another 10 hours to talk about stock market. But anyway, stay tuned, hang around with me, you'll get good tips, and you'll all be happy, healthy, and wealthy as well. Alright? That's the end of my presentation. I'll hand the thing back to Jess. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's give Ricky a round of applause by giving him 888. You can type in the chat group 888, or you can put inside this one like this. Actually, I really learned a lot from Ricky tonight. It's really impressed for me that every time he's sharing, I really pick up something new from him, especially during this period of economic crisis. In fact, now it's economic crisis, you know. If
Yes.
you realize, it is an economic crisis. So during this time, what do we want to do? Everyone looking for opportunity. I don't know you, but me, myself, yes. Yeah. So, actually, when I was listening to Ricky, I noticed someone new to us join our meeting tonight. Okay, I saw leaders from Taipei, Gary, Mr. Diamond Zhuo Jingxiong. Let's welcome him. Let's type 333 to welcome him. Welcome. And also, there are some new people like Dennis. I think Dennis is new to us. It's the first time he joined our meeting here. Welcome, Dennis. Just type 333 to welcome Dennis. And also, I noticed there are Kuching leaders. Also Sebastian. Putting leaders Derek. Welcome, Derek. Type 333. Okay, also there is Sebastian is also someone's friends, right? Somebody's new at type 333 to welcome them. Okay, now the sign up actually $30, and this $30 is also an e-coupon. That means whenever your customer buy anything $30, actually they get an e-coupon to sign up. And on top of that, right, there's additional coupon of $30. Total actually is $93 extra voucher. It's an e-voucher. So don't miss this opportunity. Every century there's something happen in the world. Every business there's opportunity only happen once. So please grab this opportunity. It's very, very crucial for us now to grab this opportunity of $30, which is in fact is free because it's a e-voucher that to tell your friend and share to your friend. Even you can go and list out your name list and share with your old distributor, whoever haven't signed up or already signed up, they never renew. This is a good opportunity because remember the household product is also another good opportunity, and also the wellness, the beauty. Everyone like beauty, everyone love healthy, but what is the worth price of Amway business given to us and given to your friends? Okay, so grab this opportunity. If you want to learn more, I think someone already shared. I think Kelvin already shared this one inside the chat group. Please click that PDF file and go to the link and learn more information from there. Alright. So next one, next month we have a special meetup with Mr. Koo. Okay. So maybe we give Mr. Koo a very thankful rose in the chat group, or you can type 333 or 888 in the chat group. Thanks, Mr. Koo, to giving us this platform. And you want to meet Mr. Koo. Last time, it's very, very hard. In fact, it's very, very hard because he's always very busy, traveling around, sharing a lot of topics with different distributors all over the world. Even Amway also invite him as a special guest speaker. So I think things happen for good reason. Because of this COVID-19, right? Mr. Koo have plenty of time to manage because of lesser traveling, and we have an opportunity to meet him online here with our CA leader, founder practitioner, Mr. Kelvin Tan, to share with us what is the new direction and what is the breaking news in the Amway business, and especially we will be sharing about more on the Singapore market. So do pin down this schedule and time and join us, invite all your friends to attend this meeting, because he shared a lot in the evening meeting. Mr. Yong also mentioned about he shared a lot in the evening, and he is actually sharing a lot of things. I think Mr. Yong also can't wait to tell us, and also can't wait to join us to listen to Mr. Koo sharing on 2nd of June. Okay, so with that, right, that's the end of today's meeting. Okay, so thanks for your time, and hopefully we see you next month. And don't forget the $30 sign up opportunity. Yes, quickly dig your name list, do your sharing, tell and call. Okay, so that's all for tonight. Thank you for your time. We see you again next week. Bye. Take care.